Well, hi there. This is Aviation Adventures with Captain Ron. Now, let me tell you something scary about owning this airplane. Of course, it could apply to any airplane, but I bought this airplane in roughly 2016, 2017 time frame, and it was painted in 2011. Now, it's got a beautiful paint job. In fact, I've had some line boys say they think it's the most beautiful 310 in the country. The paint is beautiful. The interior is beautiful. It's got low time, just 3,100 hours or so on it, a little bit more than that. But when I bought this airplane, I bought it from a gentleman in Prescott, Arizona. I flew out there, flew around with it, beautifully equipped, two G500s, a GTN 650, 750, EDM 790. I mean, that thing is beautiful. He showed me a invoice for the avionics, and that was $230,000. And I got the airplane for not much more than that. So I got a reasonably good deal in that respect. Great avionics package, but I digress. Okay, the issue with the airplane. Now, I bought it through a brokerage, and you think, well, if you buy it through a broker, now this broker, very knowledgeable guy, very well respected. He's unfortunately since passed away, but I think buying it through this guy, you should be safe. And I said I wanted to do a pre-buy inspection. I'm going to talk about pre-buy inspections in another little video here. And technically, as far as I'm concerned, I've only had two maybe really good pre-buy inspections. The rest of them were pretty crappy, okay, to be honest. But okay, so I arranged with this broker to have this airplane get a pre-buy, okay? So he had a place down in Tucson, okay, so sent it down there. And the guy does the inspection. I get the report. He cycles the gears, stuff like that. Does the typical look at the oil screens, makes sure there's no big globs of metal in that. Comes back, it's great. Everything's wonderful. Okay. Well, funny thing, there was an issue. I get the airplane back up here, and I'm going to tell a story about returning it because that's kind of interesting too with my son and I. That turned out to be quite an adventure getting it from Tucson back up here to Lake in the Hills. But anyway, okay, comes in the first annual, and he shows me a picture of it. I've got it in my 50,000 pictures. I'm sure it's there somewhere. But there was a wrench stuck up here on one of the bolts in the landing gear area. Okay, it probably hasn't been there too long or it would have fallen out, but it didn't come from my shop, and it apparently survived at least Tucson through Denver through here without falling off, which is pretty amazing. But somebody lost a wrench, not quite sure who it was. I would expect it might be the people who did the pre-buy, but I'm not sure. I don't think it could have been on too longer after that. But okay, the main thing, and this is what's really shocking, okay? The aircraft was painted in 2011. And it went through 6 annual inspections before it got to my guy. Jim Finefield, his son, is taking over the business. His dad before that had the business. It's been a long family business. Great mechanics. They do a great job. But he shows me something on the aileron trim tab. Okay, like I said, this has been through 6 annuals since it was painted. And let me take you back here and show you this. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Now, of course, I can't show you the original condition because it's been corrected, but let's take a look right here at the aileron. And let's see, the aileron trim tab here. Hopefully I can get this to work here. See, it's got a nut here, and it's got a castle bolt here, a little washer castle bolt, and there's a cotter pin in there. Well, that cotter pin is nice, so this castle nut doesn't come back, because if that castle nut came off and the rod here went away, let me move this a little bit farther back here, and the rod went away and this thing started free floating, that's a good way to get into flutter, because these flight controls on these airplanes, now these airplanes don't go super fast. I've seen flutter on an F5G model on test flight, and it is awesome when you see it. It is just the most amazing thing you've ever seen. And you've probably seen some videos of it. But to actually see it experience is something else. But if this thing started fluttering, I could lose the aileron and I could lose the aircraft. So it's fairly serious. And it went through all those inspections before anybody found it. And of course, okay, well, people do a walk around. You know, my walk arounds probably weren't as good as they should have been. you know, it's really hard to see. Okay, when I do a walk around, I don't look at every single bolt, but, you know, I'm just as liable on this as anybody else for missing it, and tons of people miss it. But the thing is, that mechanic shop, which I will not name, it will remain unnamed, but that mechanic shop missed it on 6 annuals, and I think that's just a bit on the deficient side when my guy picked it up on the very first annual. So that's my story of kind of a scary event with my nice 310 here. Hey, thanks for watching.